Hi beauties, it's Jean with Beauty and the Stamper, and it's time for a free tutorial Friday. And of course, I've been using the sketches from the catalog recently. If you are new to my channel, welcome. We're going to be building a card here. And if you have not yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button and you will be able to see more videos like this each week. And today we are going to be using the Unbounded Love stamp set. I'm going to be using this happy birthday. I'm going to be making a happy birthday card. And I picked out this DSP. At first I was going to use this side, and then I decided I'm going to use this side. So then I looked at what would be good with this, and I thought Pretty Peacock would make a nice background there. So let's go ahead and move forward. I've got a piece of basic white cut for the inside so that we have a place to write. And I'll go ahead and put that in there right now. Now, once I cut my DSP down, it was cut at 4 by 5 1/4, and it had this extra little piece, which guess what is perfect for the bottom of the inside of that card. So, if you're ever looking for inspiration, you can always find sketches in the annual catalog. You can also find it on my blog, beautyandthestamper.com. And we're going to go ahead and get that. Now, I don't remember the name of this particular designer series paper, but I will have it on my blog, and I'll list everything that I'm using here. So we're going to go ahead and use our stamp and seal today to put that in. And when I line up these corners here and everything is basically symmetrical and straight, if I cut it properly, it should come out to be a nice little border there. So we've got that. I'm going to burnish this down one more time before we start adding. So I'm just getting my bone folder here. If you like these card videos, please give me a big thumbs up. It helps my channel tremendously. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this designer series paper here, and we're going to put this down. This is such a nice and quick card, especially, so I was originally going to put this and this, and then when I flipped it over and saw that, I was like, oh yeah, I've got to use it. I thought it might be a little too busy, but it worked out. So again, I line up these corners, make sure everything is nice and symmetrical, and then if it's cut right, it goes in perfectly and makes a nice little border. All right, so the sketch is to use a 2 1/4 by 3 1/2 piece of paper. So I've got that, and then they have it cut in a flag. So I'm going to go ahead, and I'm not going to do a big flag. I'm just going to find kind of the center. Let me measure this out real quick. Oh, I already know it's 2 1/4. So I'm going to put it right about in the middle here. And I'm not going to go too high up. I just want a small little flag. And then I go from this corner, and then I go from this corner, and we kind of just meet in the middle. And if I don't get it right, I just keep going until it falls out. So now we have our nice little flag there. But before we get this on, I'm going to go ahead and stamp that her happy birthday. Again, it's the happy birthday here from the Unbounded Love stamp set. And guess what? It comes in a nice bundle that has all of these great dies. So if you didn't want to use this, you could just use another one of those dies and it will look lovely. So I'm going to take that Pretty Peacock. We're going to get that nice and juicy there. And then I'm going to take this guy I'm going to put it as straight as possible, and I'm going to put this kind of higher and as centered as possible. What I do like about this stamp set is it is not perfectly like straight across. There is a little bit of a diagonal, so it's always going to look perfect. Even if you mess it up and have it on a diagonal by accident, it's still going to look great. So we've got the happy birthday there. And now, according to the sketch, I'm going to have a piece of ribbon that goes around and ties right here. But I thought it would be beautiful. So just take the sketches as you see them. They do not have to be as they're put. This is just for you to get a little bit. See how pretty that is? As opposed to just twine. But we could put both. We could put the twine and add that. So I'm going to really quick make a small kind of bow. Not small, a long kind of bow. And we're going to see how that works. Okay, so this is how they're saying to do it. And so you see the difference between that and that. Both would work, but I really like this better. However, we're going to try and see if they both work. So I'll put that bow kind of at a diagonal and then this on top, and it does give it a little bit of extra there. Yeah, I kind of like it. So we do a little bit of both, right? We incorporate our own in there. Or without. I like it with. Okay. So we're going to put... I'm going to put some tape there. And then I'm going to flip this the way that I like it. Kind of move this around because I don't want it going into that happy birthday. There we go. I definitely like that, but we want to pop this up a little bit too. So where do we want to pop it up? Now we need to decide, do we want this whole thing popped up? Or do we want this laying flat and this popped up? I actually think I like this whole part popped up. So I'm going to put some more. Just trying to move this around so I have my stuff facing where I want it. We're going to add that there. We're going to put this right in there. Just like that. Oh yeah, I like that. And now we can pop this part up. So I'm going to use this up here. We'll put that in the middle. Give the middle some space. We'll put this one down. We'll put this one down. And then I am going to do a little bit on each of these just to give it some stability and not, fall to the side. So we're just going to take these pieces off here. You guys, card making, I got a comment recently on my TikTok, which is also Beauty and the Stamper. You can find me on all my social media at Beauty and the Stamper. Anyways, I got a message that said, "Oh, you're so talented at card making. I wish I was as talented as you." And I'm like, I replied, I said, "Oh, girl, you should have seen the cards that I originally did when I first started stamping. You would, it's just, they make it so easy for us with everything. Look at how pretty that is." So, all right, do we need any kind of embellishment? That is the question. I don't know that we do, but these have been my go-tos, and they're just so pretty that I might have to put one or two on here. Oh yeah, we definitely have to put one or two on here for sure. We'll do another big one here and a little one here. So you guys, as you can see, just make it your own. Just take that sketch and look at this pretty birthday card. So again, so easy. They match everything for you. Not a problem at all. I mean, even these match here. So I hope you like this. If you do, again, please give me a big thumbs up. Share these with your friends. Oh, and don't forget, you guys, go to beautyandthestamper.com to see more about the Stampin' Sale, which is a cruise happening in 2025, October. So all it takes is $25 to reserve your rates and get those locked in, and then you don't pay any more until next year. I would love to have you join me on the cruise and do some stamping together. All right, beauties, have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you later. Bye.